Hello, beautiful people. This is Joanna from Mindful Counseling. I am here with you yet again. Today, I figured it would be good to talk about where we are today. And that is the ability to breathe a little bit, to step out and socialize a little bit more. Now, of course, with your own preventative measures and your own ability to take care of self while acknowledging how important it is to step out, to connect with the earth, the outside, and the people. Some of you, maybe most of you, have in some ways reconnected with some of your family members, maybe even some of your very close friends. I know we have, of course, utilizing some of our measures and social distancing, and we may have failed in some ways. And I think that's where it's so natural, where the fear kind of has a tendency to sneak in because we have been so cautious for so many weeks, months, that now that we step out and socialize and connect, we are almost too fearful of how we connect. And that is, of course, just the way our brains have rewired. Because of where we have been in the last 4 months, we had a tendency to condition ourselves to be a certain way, and most of it to fear and to worry. And now we're just kind of introduced or reintroduced into the world yet again. Of course, the natural norm of socializing, going out to places, and being able to, order food, take it home, or maybe eat out, to actually have a face-to-face conversation, whether with a mask or very cautiously without a mask. Of course, I know I've said this in my previous episodes of how important I think it would be to have a mask with the ability to see your lips, because I think it's so important for your facial expressions. But like I said, that was in the previous session. It was a different topic. Today, I think it's more about just the appreciation of where we are, that we can enjoy this. We don't have to do it in extremities. Maybe some of us would want to, but we are able to do it, and that is extremely important for our mental health. Why do I say how important, or why important for our mental health? Because most of us can definitely check in with ourselves, notice of what it feels like to not be able to do things, to not be able to step out, to not be able to socialize physically with others. And most of us can say that it's quite uneasy, not fun, definitely not motivating. And especially for those of us who are more, consider ourselves more of extroverts, wanting to socialize, wanting to be out and about. So I think where we are today is enjoyment. Really enjoying what the outside has to offer us, and maybe even gain more of an appreciation for it. I noticed with myself that just by sitting outside for probably more than 3 hours feels good. and somewhat relaxing and peaceful. I think that also depends where you're sitting. But for me, I've noticed that by being outside on a nice day and just sitting, enjoying the company of a few individuals and appreciating, not taking things for granted. I think we can say that pre-COVID, here I am saying it again, but yet it is a part of our life today. So I think pre-COVID, we may have lost some of that appreciation what the outside has to offer us and what it had and how beautiful it may have been without us really noticing it because of our consistent daily chaos and responsibilities of running around. So we're able to step out a little bit. Where it will lead us, I don't know. I think only time will tell. However, as long as we take care of ourselves, and I think we're smart enough as to what we can or have to do, I think we'll be fine. Now, maybe that's just my way of thinking. I do consider myself more of an optimist. And I hope some of the optimism is going into your set of ears. That you feel good about it too. And if you're scared, it's okay to be scared and worried. It's part of our daily lives, maybe more so today, but it's part of our life as well. The part of our worries and fears for our families, for our kids, for our loved ones. Fear for just stepping outside sometimes. Some of us may be just too afraid to leave our rooms, our homes, and that is scary, and that is also part of the feeling, part of the process. But it's also important to address it, to talk about it. If you feel like something doesn't feel right for you, voice it out and talk about it. It is important. The most important part is, I believe, in order to move forward, to take in and appreciate what you have, maybe what you have not paid attention to, but you're paying attention to today. And the ability to talk to someone does not necessarily always have to be a therapist. It can be a very close friend, someone who you know you can trust and be honest with and be vulnerable with. So, enjoy the beauty outside. Enjoy and appreciate the people you are surrounded by, or not. Enjoy the messages that you are receiving, hopefully positive. Until next time, be well and safe.